This is my extremely lowered Volkswagen T4. So far we've slammed it to the ground using Scarface low rider suspension and even raised the engine and gearbox. I have managed to get myself some Chevy truck mirrors. And that's what I'm going to be fitting to the T4 today. Check this out. These are the mirror part. Look at that bad boy. Yeah. These are the arms that are going to have to hold them on. I think I'm going to have to do some customizing to make these work, but it's going to be cool. So, in this video, we're going to be fitting Chevy truck mirrors to a Volkswagen T4. Why not? Right, as you can see here, these wing mirrors, you know, the vibe I'm going for with this van, with the coloured steel wheels with the white rings and the chrome dome centre caps and the slammed look with the sidebars, and you're going for that vintage looking vibe. And for me, the bumpers need sorting out, and for me also the wing mirrors don't fit the vintage vibe. So this is what we're about to do. To remove the mirror, it's just these screws here. So this means anybody can nick your mirror on the T4. Simple as that. No, don't worry about that, I've got an idea for this. Right, this mirror. I think I'm going to have to shorten these. Okay, top one is pretty much the distance I want it out. It's the bottom one we're going to have to shorten. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to attach the top one. The top one can be fitted. Yes, I'm drilling into my T4 with a nice paint job. There, that's the perfect place for that mirror. Got that about there. If you're like me, you buy a lot of cars and you sell a lot of cars, right? If you're thinking about buying a car, go and check out Vehiclescore, okay? This is it here, right? Go and check out Vehiclescore. On Vehiclescore, you can do HBI checks, you can check previous MOTs, you can check history of a vehicle, you can check the mileage, you can check the specs of a vehicle, right? You just type the reg in and you can find out, like before you buy a car and get stung, you can find out everything pretty much that's gone on in the life of that car. You can find out if it's been crashed. You can find out if the mileage is a proper mileage for it. It chucks up warnings. You can test if it's MOT'd. You can see if it's taxed. You can see all sorts. Previous MOTs, the lot, the works, right? If you want to go and check out a vehicle before you buy it, which I really do recommend because I've been stung many times and it's not nice, right? If you want to check out a vehicle's history and all that stuff before you go and buy a vehicle, go and check out Vehiclescore, okay? Trust me, it's a must. You really got to do it because if you don't, you're a mug. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to shorten this. I need it to be 6 inches in total from the threads to there. So this is actually currently 8 inches, so I need to take 2 inches off. But I can't take it from this end because it's threaded, so I'm going to have to take it from this end. But what I'm going to have to do is cut it down, then re-drill that hole that the bracket bolts to here, but I'm going to have to flatten this end to make it like that. So what I'm going to do is measure 2 inches in, make a mark where I want the hole. So it's going to be roughly there. So there. That's where I want the next hole to be. So if I cut it right across here and flatten it to about there, it should work. So now I'm going to have to flatten this in a vise. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Right, let's bolt that back on there. And this should be the right size now. There we go. One shortened bracket. Let's see if it worked. Now I'm just going to see if I can figure out where I want it, because when these mirrors are perfectly straight, they look at the floor. Right? So I need to figure out where I'm comfortable sitting, because these are not adjustable really once they're in. That is bang on where I want it. That is exactly where I want it. So Yes, I'm drilling into the door with my T4. You've got to be in it to win it. Now I need to do up all the fixings to make it solid. Okay, that's one side done. I'm not going to bore you to do the other side, but then we've got to figure out what we're going to do with filling in the holes of the old wing mirror. I know what you're thinking, what am I going to do with this area? Well, I've just cleaned it up, used thinners on it to get any grease and dirt off, and we are simply going to wrap over it and then cut it into shape. Trust me. Now we want to get it right up into these corners and down along this line. Follow the line of this black window up here like this, and then we can get it pull the bubbles out better after. Like that. Just like that. Wouldn't even know there was a mirror there, would you? Follows the lines and the colours of the van. Done. Just to let you all know, you can now go get merch from my merch store. You can get stickers. Yes, the stickers are working now. They weren't before, but you can get them now. You can get stickers. You can get t-shirts. Go check out my merch, people. There's some cool t-shirts in there, some cool designs. Or even if you just want my logo on t-shirt or a hoodie, go check out my merch. Check out some of these designs, baby. Link in my description of this video, and there's a link at the top of my YouTube page. Go check it out, people. Now I'm going to jump on and do the other side quick, and then we'll do a proper reveal, see what it looks like properly.